Hi, how we doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Good.
Local podiatrist Dr. Donald Rhodes has the kind of enthusiasm that's contagious.
To me, it's a lifesaver at my age, because I was at a point that I could not even make one loop around my yard with my lawnmower, that I would have to stop.
I was like him. I had to do the yard in sections. I'd do the front in one day and the backyard the next day.
Dr. Rhodes' patients, many of whom are diabetic, swear by this, a pain-relieving machine.
The current machine is an STS, sympathetic therapy system. It is a dual interferential system that I invented, developed, and patented.
It's a neat feeling. It's a real neat feeling.
Compared to acupuncture, the machine uses electronic stimulators on various pressure points, normally denied adequate circulation in diabetics.
It's a sad, sad story that, you know, Corpus Christi leads the nation in below-the-knee amputations. And we lead the nation in amputations because of diabetes. And we don't have to be there. We need to do something to try to lose that distinction.
In a small 2004 study published in the Diabetes Technology Society Journal, this alternative treatment, done right here in Corpus Christi, showed promising results. Dr. Susie Rofer says she cut her insulin by 2/3.
This machine is very easy to use. I use it every day at home.
40 minutes on the feet, 40 minutes on the hands. 57-year-old Danny Galvan tells us he was able to wave off insulin.
My sugars were running 384 in the high 300s.
Now he says he's down as low as 100. And 70-year-old Don he eventually got off his medication.
Everything just came together. I started losing weight. I felt better physically.
We've been able to reverse the nerve conduction loss that is associated with diabetes, but we were also able to reverse the kidney damage, the bone damage. Literally everything we tested was improved.
Now my sugar is just straight and narrow.
I had been on Actos Plus Nat for a year, and my blood sugar levels were always in the 200s, as high as 300, and I could never get them down to like below 150. So I started coming here, and after about maybe 8 treatments, I noticed my blood sugar levels coming down below 150. After meals, 2 or 3 hours after a meal, they'd be like 118, 108, and that was so surprising because the only different thing I was doing was coming here. That I was getting up about every hour at night to go to the bathroom, and now I can sleep 3 and 4 hour stretches.
Just after these few number of treatments, I'm able to walk for 30 minutes on the treadmill. I like to play golf and wasn't able to do that comfortably. But after my 3rd treatment, everybody was surprised because I knocked 10 points off my score. And so my balance was improved. Now I've got a whole lot of flexibility in my neck and my shoulders.
And Dr. Guido said she'd always been in a wheelchair. But anyway, she's walking. She's not walking good, but she walks now without any aid. And
significant impact on pain relief that would last. I'm not taking any pain medication at all, and
I was really covered with Agent Orange.
I was just going to ask that question.
I was really covered up with Agent Orange. I've got heavy dioxin still in my blood. My kidneys were at about 50-50. This machine's done something to me. It changed my kidney function. I mean, it was like overnight. Before this machine, I couldn't even walk to the mailbox. It was about 50 yards. This machine gave me back stamina. I mean, I got to where I could really go.
Had a funny feeling in them, and the best way I could describe it is like dried mud on my feet. But now I don't even really think about it.
Before I started these treatments, I had noticed in my shower I would have hair on my shower drain every time I took a shower. And the past couple of weeks or something like that, I have not seen any hair on the drain.
My medication has dropped almost half of what I was doing.
I were going bad, and I had restricted vision in my left eye from blood clots.
but in the past year and a half, I haven't had to have any surgery done on them at all.
And about 3 times here, and all of a sudden I can walk again.
First treatment yesterday, and today I feel a lot better. My blood sugar is running lower. I was in the 140, 120 range, and I was 85 this morning. I generally have a lot of pain in this left leg and in the hip area, and we just walked in the mall today after we had breakfast, and I didn't have any of that problem this morning.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with diabetes from Agent Orange contamination from Vietnam. So after I did the study for a while and used the machine, it started to clear up. My kidneys started to clear up, and neuropathy in my feet started to clear up also. I was also diagnosed with sleep apnea also at one time, and this machine's taking care of all that. They were low. I had low blood sugars, and I would feel faint all the time. They would go real low. Finally, they got under control without medication. It's just the machine, use of the machine. You can't really get a restful night when you're in pain and you're chronic pain. You can't rest. So actually, the machine has helped me a lot, a lot.